Hi, I'm Leonor, and welcome to my kitchen.
Before starting, let's dive into the basics. Atoms are the basic building blocks of all matter, and its other electrons bond together to form molecules. Many molecules together form a compound. This arrangement determines their physical and chemical properties, which vary in complexity. Some of the more complex molecules are essential for life and will play an important part in our recipe. We have carbohydrates, or sugars, the source of energy, fats, the structural molecules, and proteins, long strings of amino acids responsible for infinite functions in our cells. Physical methods can break down some substances into simpler constituents, but many others require chemical reactions. There are so many types of reactions, but in general terms, reactants transform into products. These processes require energy to take place, and some of them release energy as a byproduct. We start by adding sugar, butter, and one egg. Sugar is a sweetener, but also experiences complex browning reactions, known as Maillard reactions, which transform sugars into products that form the brown crust of baked goods. Butter is a fat, contains water, and is one of the best ways to control mechanical leavening. When baking starts, the butter quickly melts, and the water in the butter vaporizes into steam, increasing in volume. Creaming butter and sugar will create tiny pockets of air in the butter that will also expand during baking. Eggs contain water, fat, and albumin, a protein in the egg white. It contains lecithin, which acts as a binder between fats and water. Eggs can also be emulsifiers and moisteners, contributing to the dough structure. Then add vanilla extract and move on to the dry ingredients. We add all-purpose flour. It contains a protein, gluten, which creates the structure of the dough. The bonds in this molecule can be broken easily at baking temperatures, allowing the amino acids to move around and combine with other molecules, like sugars. Try to avoid overmixing the batter. The more moisture from wet ingredients it gets, the more gluten is activated, making the cookies dense and tough. That's why adding fats before flour matters. Then add baking soda. Heating bicarbonate molecules releases carbon dioxide gas and water vapor, making the cookies rise and making space to prevent them from becoming dense. We add salt, which slows down the decomposition of baking soda, preventing bubbles from getting too big. Finally, we add chocolate chips. In general, leavening of the dough relies on the chemical reaction of these ingredients to produce carbon dioxide, which occurs with the help with water and baking soda when water vaporizes and gases expand inside the dough. And remember, in baking, the order of factors does alter the product. Changing this order can affect the texture and quality of the dough. At the end, our reactants went through a heating process and left us with these delicious products. Thank you and enjoy!